glad you're doing great, Eunice. Okay, this class is specifically devoted to people who don't know anything about Genially or who just want to get that little extra bump and get their first Genially started. If that's not what you're looking for, there are a couple other Genially classes later in the day, but I would love to have y'all here because we're just going to go over just hitting it as in signing in. We're doing everything. We're going start to get you start to finish. We're going to get you started. Then we're going to get you working on your own Genially by the end of the class. Is everybody good with that? All right, let's do this. I am going to put in the chat today's Genially because we will be working on Genially today. Bear with me while I get the link copied. All right, this is my presentation. If you will go ahead and click on the presentation, and I will start presenting my screen as well. When you click on today's presentation, you will see the Web Genially 101 gamification and interactive presentations for this classroom. Now, with this, we're going to give it a second. We'll get people popped in. As people are coming in, let's go ahead and get that link put in. Let me know when you are ready. You can give me a thumbs up or a D in the chat. We're done. You can write out the whole word if you like. All right, Eunice, you're like all over it. I love it. I don't know about y'all, but I'm exhausted. All right. If you're having any complications, let me know. You are seeing everything from the student side. This is a Genially presentation. All right, I see a lot of people going. Thank you, Chelsea, for putting that code in again. All right. Is everybody ready? Can I get a ready? All right, thumbs. So when I'm in my classroom, my kids, we do the whole SpongeBob thing. Are you ready, kids? And they all say, aye, aye, Captain. It's super weird. But middle schoolers, for some reason, love that. It cracks me up. So what I want you to do, go ahead and hit that start button. Because you're going to follow along with our presentation. The first thing you'll see is our PD timeline. This is what we're going over today. So to look at this screen first, I want you to see this button in the top corner. Click on it. This is to show your interactive elements. Do you notice that there's a million little plus signs, but only one element is interactive? I have blocked you from going on, and this is the way you would do it with a student presentation. You would block them from moving on without you. So there we go. Now you can see which one's interactive. It will always pop up with the cool finger tool. I am going to let y'all go ahead and click on our first interactive element. We are going to watch a quick little video. It's 1 minute. I'm sorry. It's a promotional video for Genially, but it tells you everything you need to know about what it offers. guys, that was just a little bit about the tool. Does anyone have any questions just from that video? Anything you're excited about? Put anything you're excited about in the chat. I would be glad to see it. All of it? All right, Daphne, we got it. I'm glad you're excited about all of it. Learning more. Great. Yeah, the gamification. We're going to go over gamification today as well. So I'm glad you're all super cool and excited about it. I didn't make that video, so I'm glad you like the video though. All right, so what I want you to do, see this lovely button at the top? Click it again because we need to see what's interactive. Boop. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Oh, it looks like our arrow. Do you see our arrow? Our arrow is interactive. Let's click it. As our timeline comes up, you see a girl go across, and you now have a check mark. You have now discovered what Genially is. It's like leveling up in a game. This is set up to get you going to the next level. So we've discovered, now we're going to engage our engines by getting signed up. Anytime you have issues, you click what's interactive, and let's go to our engage section. Sorry, my computer went crazy. All right, so we're getting started. This is where you're going to get registered and signed up. I'm going to give you all a couple minutes to get registered and signed up. Again, find what's interactive. Your arrow here is going to take you back to your timeline, but what you're wanting to do is click on these two interactivities. They're going to take you to here. I want y'all to go ahead and start your create your free account. I ain't playing. We're getting you accounts today. This is the 9 a.m. session. Sorry, I tend to talk fast. This is my first PD to teach at a district level, so bear with me. I am super anxious right now.
You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job.
Thanks, Martine. So again, I'm going to give you a couple minutes to get your sign in. And if you already have an account, go ahead and sign in. When you get finished signing in and creating your account, go ahead and put in the chat a D or done so that we can move on. You can also give a thumbs up, however you like to do it. Woo! Miss Xander Ramirez, you're fast. And guys, for those of you for this first time signing up, it is just like sign up for a Gmail account. Oh, we are getting very done. And I did see, Amber, you came in a little late. It is okay. We are on the Genially. I think Chelsea's helping you out. You got to the website? No worries. All right, let's go. Let's sign in. And Amber, take your time to sign in. If you are on the Genially page, our live page, no worries. You'll hit the start button. And I'll show you that here in a second. Or we hit the start button and it'll take you to the timeline. All right, we are back. So we have all signed in. Again, let's find our interactive elements. And this can be turned off if you're doing a breakout room. Be aware in your settings, you can turn this off. Yes, absolutely. Sign in with Google. That's the way I sign in as well. Then I'm going to hit my back button. Our engines have started. We're ready to explore. We're going into space. We've discovered, we've engaged. Now we're on the explore section. Guys, I am going a little faster because I want to give you time to actually create your own in today's session. And I am going very fast. I do apologize. But if you notice, when we click the interactive tool, now you can go back and revisit a level because that's check marked. And you can go up one to your explore. go ahead and click on explore. Now, we're going to spend a little time here because I want you to be able to explore the templates. So here is where you'll go on your page. What happens when you sign in is it takes you straight. If mine doesn't take forever, sorry, I've been doing this all day. My computer's going a little slow. It takes you straight to your bin. So you'll see all the stuff you've been working on or stuff you've downloaded. This is my bin. Yours will be probably empty if you've done nothing. Then we are going to work on creating a Genially today. Your bin is just like your Google Drive. It just saves all the work you've done. So let's go ahead and click Create Genially. If you're a little lost, let me know, because I'm navigating you both through the presentation and through the actual website. When you get here, you'll be able to see all the templates available to you. They have presentations, infographics, games, all sorts of stuff. I've used several of these. I haven't quite made it to the guide, but I'll get there. The one thing I want you to know that's super, super important is this button right here. When you want to create something from scratch, use this button. Because it says blank creation. It took me forever to find this because I obviously didn't read. I'm a terrible reading teacher and I won't read the whole directions and screen. But this blank creation is in the bottom corner. Anytime you want to do something from scratch. And I will tell you, there is a Google beta coming out to where you can use your actual slides that you've already done and make those interactive. They're working on it. It's in the mix right now. All right, let's go back to our awesome session here. I want you to notice your interactivity. There is no arrow here. It will only give you the info. That means I'm going to want you to go on to the next page. These are the two we are going to concentrate on today. We're going to concentrate on presentations and gamification. So presentations is what you'll do your lessons in. If you click on the presentations button, it will take you to a presentation I've done in the past. This one was done from scratch. This is set up to do Spotify. It's a fake Spotify station. I'll let y'all explore that one. And then the one we're working on currently is a presentation template. So I made all our current presentation through a template. Then the one if you click on presentations, you'll see one that's made from scratch as well. Now, then there's the gamification. This is all your games, breakouts, quizzes. And like I said, you can click on it. This is a template I made in about 30 minutes. It was a fake Spotify. I wouldn't say Spotify is being used specifically. I created a fake Spotify page. Go ahead and explore these presentations. I'm going to give you a couple minutes, or a minute, and we'll move on here in a second. But be aware that the star reading is what we're going to be working on today. I'm going to show you how to make this one with the template. And yes, I almost always use the free features. I did buy it. It was $60 for the year. just so I could get the cool games because there's some really neat D&D style games and Magic. So I enjoy it quite a bit. So if you do want to spend the money, I feel like $60 for the educational package for the year was in my realm. Most of the stuff is not. I usually don't buy anything. Okay, we're about to move on. Does anyone want to look around a little more? And if you look at these templates buttons, it actually takes you to the actual template page. For those presentations and games. Oh, the games are fun. I will tell you, if you do purchase it, the games are great. Now, you will see little stars on the templates. That means it is the paid. It is for the paid program. All right, let me find my tabs. I got too many tabs open all of a sudden. All right. As I said, there is a free version, but I totally recommend buying it if you think you're going to use it, because this will just make your slide presentations like 10 times more fun for the kids. I know when I've done this, my students get really excited because they got, last year at least, because they got sick of seeing a slide presentation after slide presentation. They got sick of Nearpod, Pear Deck, because everybody was using it. So this gave them a little variety. All right, let's go back. And now you've discovered, you've engaged, you've explored. We are now into the creation phase. Are y'all ready to create? Are y'all overwhelmed? Tell me where you're at, how you feel on a scale of 1 to 3. 3 being the worst. Oh, ones, twos. Nice, nice. You have a lot of teachers on campus using this tool. Nice. I'm glad to see you all are on board, because let's go to the create. And those of you who are still new to it, we're going to the create. And as I said, this is level 1. All right, we are all going to create the same breakout template. I will tell you, the breakout template you will have to put in the search bar. It is, you can click on the link. It will take you to your creating. You're going to type in vibrant breakout. And I'm also going to put that in the chat so you can just copy and paste. Put in vibrant breakout in your chat bar, because we will be working on the same breakout. Let me know when you have it up. You can put up in the chat if you like. Thumbs up will also work. Thank you, Erica. Oh yeah, snaps. I'm an avid teacher. I need to get back into the habit. Whoop whoop. Good job, guys. All right, here we go. If I can find mine. And you'll notice when you were typing in the word vibrant that there are a lot of vibrant things. That is the genially branded template. So we found it. I want you to click on the plus sign. All right, before we start, I'm going to show you can change your color palette right down here. All it does is change your button color and your highlighted or your bold colors that are already done for you. You see how I'm changing it? All right, the next thing we're going to do is you're going to have your very first, if you haven't used it yet, this will be your very first thing in your bin. You're going to push plus, use this template. Go for it. May take a second to load. And this is what pops up. Does everybody see what's going on their screen? It should be in another tab. May take a second because I know Google Meets does kind of slow us down. Perfect. So you have that open. You're going to see on my screen, if you want to click over, this is actually a quick look at all the parts of our Genially that we are currently working on. You have your text box. It is just like Canvas. It has this awesome, and I can let y'all go over that one on your own. But this text box, the first tool, it is the greatest thing in the world because it actually does font combinations for you, just like Canvas. I think that was the happiest moment in my life when I saw this. Canva. Canva. It's really easy. You just click it and it pops over here. It gives you the font, gives you everything you need. If you wanted to do a dual font, you click it and it has the two fonts picked for you. And I actually skipped a step, guys, so bear with me. Go to the top. You need to rename your breakout. I would name it whatever subject matter you are and breakout. I'm going to name mine reading because I teach reading. If you don't rename it, it will make it hard to find it in your bin as you do templates because you may use this template over and over and you don't want Vibrant Breakout to be your main game and in your whole bin. It'll make it very confusing. Sorry, I skipped that step. That's super important. All right, let's go back to our toolbars. So first is our text, easy peasy. Next, we have our images. You can upload images from your files. It's very easy, it's drag and drop. Then you have cutouts, upsplashes, Pixabay, and GIFs. I can just put in this Michael Scott GIF at any point. It is all set up for you so you do not have to leave this section. You don't have to go to another tab to find GIFs. You don't have to find anything anywhere else. They have it for you. Because I know doing Google, sometimes it gets annoying because there aren't any available copyright-free GIF and stuff available when you do slides. Then we go into resources. This is your clip art. You can make boxes, any of your shapes, charts, lines. This is your clip art, and it does have animation. The animation is fun, and you'll see, like, right here, this is a animated GIF or an animated clip art. Oops. Then we go to our interactive elements. These elements are going to be like your buttons. All the buttons you go through. I like that it has branded buttons as well. So if you just want to put your Facebook, I want everybody to know my Facebook, done. I can put my Facebook on there. Next up is smart blocks. This is a little more advanced for those of you who haven't done it before. If you put a smart block on, it creates this great chart, but you will have to edit the data. which can be very easy if I can get it to open. Nope. For some reason, I got sidetracked. But you can get it to open to your data page. And I'm making a mockery of this first page. Sorry, guys. Then we have insert, where you can insert audio, video, and embed things. I will say YouTube videos are not working right now. On our videos, you cannot just paste the link here. It was working and it just recently started having issues. I've had to embed it, which is still easy from sharing from YouTube. You can just embed. And then we got backgrounds. I can change the background for the canvas and for the base. And last but not least is our slide deck. This is just like Google Slides. It's very easy. That is your buttons or your toolbars. And I just wanted to go over that really quick to give you an idea. And you do have it on, oh my goodness. You do have it on all the links here, and you can just click on the button and it'll tell you everything I told you. It's very quick, or give you notes on how it works. All right. Are y'all ready to move on? Now you know the buttons. If you want to change your text with a template, they make the text boxes for you. They put the Latin in, you just change it out. You click on it and you change it. So I'm going to put this, I'm going to change my title to Reading Breakout. Here's where I can add in my directions. And if you look at the top bar, you can't see anything because somehow I got kicked out. I apologize. All right, there we go. If you look at the top bar, it is just like your normal editor in Slides and or Word. So what you'll do is you'll go through and just change wherever there's Latin. All your links are already set. Greatest thing about templates is every link is already set. This is a 30-minute project. Once you know your tools, this is the quickest project you can do in your life. Everything is already linked. If I go to the next slide, everything is linked. So this is linked to my video introduction. I can put a video introduction here, or I can just put instructions here. And I want to give you a quick look at the eyeball. Go ahead and click the eyeball. And you can see how it's all linked. Click. The beauty of using a template is it is all done for you. I don't know if y'all have used templates or have tried to. Oh, how do you change the language from Latin? You just delete it and type in that spot. It just puts in Latin as text filler. It is all linked for you though. Even the home button is linked. Every little thing is done for you. You do not have to change any links. If you've ever made a slide deck where you've had to do like interactive notebooks, you've had to go through and link every little thing. You're like, this one goes to slide 11, this one goes to slide 12. And it is the pain in the butt. It takes you an hour just to make sure all your links are right. Here, it's done. I can go straight to my quiz. My quiz already has directions. I can start my quiz. Do you see where there's Latin here? You put your question where that Latin is. I'm going to go back to edit. I'm going to go to that quiz, which is slide 5, question 1. I'm going to write, what is time and place in a story? It's kind of a sloppy question, but all right. So I've replaced my question. Now, if you look closely, it tells you wrong, wrong, right. The links are already done, so I'm going to put my right answer. The correct answer is setting. Then I'm going to put my wrong answers here because it tells you where to put your wrong and right answers. So, cat, dog. I'm going to look at it. All right, my students, this is what my students would see. What is time and place? Setting. Click. There's a nice little music that says, woohoo, you did it. You're right. You can add an explanation of why they're right. You can add an explanation of the story you're reading or the project you're doing. So my next question, I haven't changed it yet, but I want to show you what a wrong answer looks like. Oh, sad panda. This is a wrong answer. You can give them another explanation and they get a chance to try again. Your explanation can be, go look at your notes from yesterday. I just explained this to you. And try again. Right answer. And I've got it right. And it goes through the whole quiz this way. Why don't y'all try making one question for a quiz so y'all can see how it works? I'm going to give you about a minute. Yes, I love the feedback and justification. It is amazing because you make them go back. I can show you some things I did for my campus a little later in the session. Woo, we don't have much time. I would recommend using this. Oh, how do you switch to interactive icons? Okay. If you want them to shut off to where they cannot go ahead, it's called the navigation tool down here. When it's in microsite, they cannot go ahead. And if it's in standard, they can navigate. And then if you wanted to switch to have it to where they don't have the little finger guy to show you what's interactive, you go to you go to settings right here in the 3 lines, preferences, and you can turn off the interactive indicator. It's like I can turn it off so you can't use it any longer. And it will update. Say you forgot to do it, it will update. This is using the settings, and this is some stuff I had to discover on my own because I was trying to figure out why my kids could go through the whole thing without me knowing. But I have now turned off the interactivity. So let's show you the next question set. Hopefully you've got to do your own question. And guys, use a Kahoot or something when you do your first one. It takes 10 minutes. Just copy the Kahoot question, writes answers, wrongs. It's doing the same thing, but doing it in a more interactive format. You can take your Look It questions. You can take star questions. All right, my next one is my find. This is pretty much one of the coolest ones. So in the find, kids will have to move a light to find the right answer. Do you see that it's blacked out right here? When I click on it, it's no longer blacked out. Let's view it. And I like to do vocabulary for this. I'll put a definition up here. Let me change my background so it's not so obtrusive. Okay, I'll put a definition right here and then the vocabulary words here. So they'll have to go and look up the vocabulary word. Now, if you press your eye again, it's a black screen. And you'll see you can drag the light to search for the darkness. Incorrect answer. Have to search the whole screen. Correct answer. So I'm going to click on my correct answer. Tells me I'm right. Incorrect answer. Ooh, that's my correct one. It's a sad little kid sitting in the dark corner. Poor guys. And you can still add your, yeah, you can still add all of your feedback here. I'm going to go back to my pages. Then there's our correct image. The correct image is super easy. I can say which one of these is the setting. I click here, hit replace, go to Pixabay, insert my picture, and remember the check mark was here, so this one is the right one. Click replace. I'll go to Pixabay again, and that's my character. So I might ask my kids, which one is this setting? Hey, I'm correct. Then the next one. And if it's not, you get a broken robot. That poor robot's even upside down. Oh, poor guy. And then the last one. The last one's already set up for you, and it's just a fun game. The last one is a pattern generator. It's already done and ready to go. So if you click it, they have to go through the pattern. Diamond, circle, let's see. Oh, miss. I'm not doing very good at this, miss. Oh, I got it. Yeah, the French horn is great. So they can just do this, and this part's already done for you, and it gives a fun little game at the end for them. Overall, you're going to do about 10 questions. And here's where it gets interesting. So as you finish different things, it'll give you a number. It'll give you another number all the way down. Once you get the numbers, I like to put a Google form at the end where they actually have to put all the numbers they've earned. After each section, you'll earn a number. And at the end, they'll put it in a Google form. If they get the number correct, you got 100. Done and done. If they're having trouble, they're going to have to go back and do it until they can get 100. Bummer. All right, and then at the end, when they've gotten it, they get a congratulations, you've done amazing. This is very easy to do. It takes 30 minutes, especially if you use questions you already have. These sections are easy. I always recommend using the templates. Easy thing to do to change the templates. If I don't like that, I'm going to delete some of the elements because all the elements are deletable. They're not locked. I'm going to put a GIF on, and I'm going to put Neil Patrick Harris saying, oh, yeah, good job, guys. Genially is super amazing. All right, guys, I'm going to give you 1 second to look over your page and maybe add something. About 30 seconds to add something to yours. You can change out a question. You can add a GIF. Play with it. Oh, that's my next part. How to add into Canvas. You're way ahead of me. It's great. It embeds. So, do y'all know how to add an iframe into Canvas? If you know how to add an iframe, okay, I've got to get it off Neil Patrick Harris now. If you know how to add an iframe, then you can embed it. Let me log into Canvas. I do not have Canvas pulled up right now. And there is a video on this to show you how. I will have this unlocked so you can navigate it easily. When the session is over. And you can unlock things for your students at any point. You're just changing the navigation. It's like when in Pear Deck, when you have teacher paced versus student pace. Guys, I haven't been in Canvas in like years, it feels like. It was the bane of my existence for a while. Sorry. I don't mind it now. Okay. I am going to add an assignment. See these little guys right here? My iframes. I'm going to, sorry, my computer's being crazy. I'm going to click on the iframe. Maybe. There it goes. I'm going to click all set. Everything on all set. If you didn't see it, it's got the spaceship. Click all set. I'm all done. I'm ready to publish. All set. Now I'm able to share. I can share. Insert. Take the iframe. Copy. And this is going really fast, but there is a video to this, so don't worry. I go back to my Canvas assignment. Paste. And it is in Canvas.
Can you show us that paste again, the paste part? We just didn't see the Canvas side.
You're correct. I apologize. I did not switch fast enough. Okay, the iframe. I've copied my iframe. Press paste. And that's it. Save and publish. Oh, yeah. I do it as no submission. And there you go. It embeds into Canvas perfectly. And if you have to make changes, it should update. The kids, if they think it's too small or anything, can actually enlarge it with the 3 dots. And that's how you add it to Canvas. Do y'all have any questions about adding to Canvas? We only have about 7 minutes left. Any questions? No, you got it? All right. So on this, there is also, you have the link to my PD. This PD will be self-paced after. Can students create on this? Unfortunately, no. Unless you buy a upgraded package, if you want to pay for it, I'm pretty sure you can have students on it. I personally can't afford it.
Jackie, can I hop in on that part?
Yes, please do.
Perfect. So with this, we don't want students to use it because of privacy issues. We have to follow our digital privacy guidelines. And this tool for students under the age of minors, essentially, they would be collecting data that we don't want them to collect.
Thank you.
Without that education student, that special, like it's like a, basically like a campus-based account.
Perfect. Someone just asked, where's the video? It is actually in the link. Here's the video. It is uploading to Canvas. And it gives you a step-by-step guide on how to do it. So you have the video and a step by step guide. It's in the apply portion of the PD. As I said, this is kind of a self-paced PD. So you can watch the video. It's not a great video because I did it. I was very tired. And then the step-by-step guide, which shows you all the buttons, how to copy the frame in each section on where's the Canvas course. I use my own Canvas course. This is just a guide to show you through.
So if I understand, Jackie, so the presentation that we've been dropping in the chat, that's the best way to get everything everybody needs?
Absolutely.
Got it.
It is Genially 101. This is a step-by-step guide that I gave to my campus so they could do theirs on their own. And there are videos and everything to help you through it. Everything I went over is in a video format. The very last thing, which we don't really have time for, is shows you, oh my gosh, my computer's getting crazy. It actually shows you how to create your own. And I go over the quickest from scratch. The reuse button. You can reuse it at any time, but if you're going to want to duplicate it, you would use the duplicate. And guys, the attendance link is about to be put in the chat if it hasn't already been there. I had it. Oh, yeah, the attendance link is on there. Martine just put it in. Yes, Martine.
So sorry, I'm on two screens, so I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, okay. Then Chelsea just put it in. All right, and the last, you do not have to do the last part. That's for when you get a little faster at it. Then you go to the finish section. Oh, there's the attendance link. I have the attendance link in the finish section. There is a page you actually cannot see that I did not make live for some reason that shows you several different things I've done. I did make a dress code. I made a school map, and I can show you those really quick. I'm going to go to my bin. And for some reason, that one didn't make it.